I noticed while driving home today that for the most part you're really close to the person behind, in front, or next to you. If you were stopped at a red light, it would be really easy to step out of the car and say hi to the person in front, and even easier to talk to the person next to you, even though sometimes you'd be a little bit too close, if you know what I mean. I guess the reason this doesn't happen is that there's no common topic for drivers to talk about, and that most people would probably think it's just a stupid waste of time. Will know that every other driver who's on the road can drive, so there's nothing special about talking about it. I don't expect to be able to say to anyone, "What's up, how's driving today?" so that he would respond, "Pretty rough, man," in which I would probably respond, "Yeah, I know what you mean." That just kinda seems really retarded. So while we're literally inches apart, we end up actually being quite distant from each other. This seems to happen in online gaming as well, but in a different way. The game at hand is interesting enough to talk about amongst others, but after you're done talking about the game, there's nothing to talk about if you're not already friends with the person outside of the game. It's why playing games with strangers is so unfulfilling. It's done with the expectation that all players don't care or don't want to know about the other players past the gaming realm. You don't know if they're really nice or super cool people in real life, and it doesn't matter because they suck ass at the game. I think it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to juxtapose the scenario to a bunch of other ones in our daily lives. Forming strong and lasting relationships is really hard because it requires you to know people in many different scenarios, so you don't just default to, "Oh, I knew him from school," or "Oh, I just knew him from League of Legends," or "Oh, she was just a buddy," when that person is gone. So what it all boils down to is the fact that even given a really clear opportunity for communication and making new friends, the opportunity will never be taken unless the situation implies a social obligation to interact with others, such as school, parties, work, whatever. Maybe if we took the effort to just communicate more often, the human condition would be better and we would have world peace and there would be no more criminals. But I'm about to arrive home, and I have a bunch of boring average stuff to do in my lame boring life, and I'm a little bit too busy and tired and lazy to talk to anyone right now. Also, I'm not sure if it's worth mentioning, but I did eat all those microwave foods.